Give you my heart.
In this video, you will learn about some special syntax of for loop. So let's start from the basic syntax of for loop. Now, in this example, we will going to append in an empty list. So therefore, let's assign my string equals to hello, like this, hello, and let's assign to my list as an empty list, like this. Now what I have to do is using a for loop, I will be appending letter by letter in this. So for letter in my string, where is my string? Yeah, my string, like this, I want to append. So what I have to write is my list dot append that every letter, like this, and finally I'm going to print it. So print, I'm going to print that list. So my list, what it will print is, it will print that list. See, it every element L, H, E, double L and O, like this. Okay, now let's move to a special syntax. Now, how is special syntax? You can simply, as you are writing here, dot append method, but whereas you can directly write that element in the square braces, like this. So for my list, I'm assigning this my list to say for letter, yeah, letter, what this is the syntax. So for letter, like this, in, so for my string, I will be assigning it now my string. Let's assign the my string first. So what is my string? Like my string, what is it equals to? Say for hello, like this. What it will do is, it will print letter by letter, H, then E, then L, and O. It will append it into the my list. Let's check by printing it. So by printing it my list, like this, what it will print? It will print the same, like this, H, double L, O. This is the special method. Now let's check it out if you can use the if conditions or not. Okay, let's check it out. So my list, I'm assigning my list, what then in square braces, for x in. So I'm using, I want element of every range from 0 to 11. So what I have to write is range, like this, from 0 to 11, like this. Okay, so what I have to do is I want to append every element that is only divisible by 2, which is in the range of 0 to 11. So what I have to write is, I have to write if condition, like if x modulo 2, like if x modulo 2, which is equals to 0, then only I have to append. So let's check by printing my list. So print then my list, like this, my list. Okay, so what it will print, let's check. See, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It will print every elements that are divisible by 2 from the range 0 to 11. Now let's see, by converting Celsius to Fahrenheit, the Celsius list to Fahrenheit list, like I'm assigning something Celsius list, like Celsius equals to, say for list is 0, 10, 20, 34.5, like this. So for I want to convert this list into the Fahrenheit. So what I have to write is Fahrenheit, I think this is the right Fahrenheit, yeah, something like this. So what I have to do is, like list, what I have to write. So for x, in which, in this Celsius. So Celsius, like this. Okay. What it will print? It will print every element from the Celsius. Let's by check printing it. So print Celsius, like print, sorry, Fahrenheit. Fren, sorry, Fren, HEIT, yeah. Let's check. Sorry, anything Fahrenheit is not declared. Let's Control C and Control V. Like now, let's check it. See, 0, 10, 20, 34.5. It's still in Celsius. So, what if we want to convert it into the Fahrenheit? Then we have to apply some operations. What is the formula of converting Fahrenheit for converting Celsius to Fahrenheit? This is the formula. So 9 divided by 5 into temperature plus 32. This is the formula. Well, let's, for convenient, I'm writing a name temp here, like this temp. This temp is basically these elements, every element of the Celsius. So if I have to process something, then what I have to write is I have to process in here. So therefore I want to process is 9 divided by 5, like this, and I want to into it to temp, and then I have to add plus 32, like this. What it will return? It will return in the Fahrenheit list. See, 32.0, 50.0, 68.0 and 94.1. It will print like this. Now let's check further. What is the further? What we will be doing further? Okay, so if you want to convert into list, then simply write list and then write, therefore I want a range of 0 to 11 to be append in the list, to form the list, like you can tell. So range from 0 to 11, like this. So what I should print it so you guys can see it. What's the result? Like this. So 0 to 10, it will print, it will form the list, it will form list automatically. Now there's there's one more example. So for I'm making an empty list. So for my list, which is an empty list, like this, and what I have to do is for x in. So for what we had wrote here firstly was my string, like this, my string which is equals to hello, right? Then instead of writing this, we can also write here like this, Control C and Control V, and get rid of this, and like this. Okay. So for I have to append every element in it. Sorry, I have to pass here a list. So yeah, like this. I have to pass a list. Yeah. Now what it will do is it will print every element of this list. So let's check, and I want to append each and every element from this list to my list. So what I'm going to do is let's my list dot append. I want to append every element. So for x is my every element. So what it will print is, sorry, something went wrong. Appending, I'm appending, oh yeah, I forgot to print it. So let's print, so let's print my list like this. See, hello. So for I want to run a 2 for loops. So I'll get rid of this, and I want to store it in my list. So for I want to basically what I have to add is, yeah, I want to add a multiplication of the two terms, like see 2, 3 and 4, and here I'm writing another loop. So for I'm assigning it as, I'm writing as a name y, as I'm writing the name of each element of this list as this, like 1, 2, 3, like this. So 4 tap, yeah. What I have to do is I have to multiply this first term with this first term as a list. So what I have to do is I have to assign here, I have to pass here like x multiplied by y, x multiplied by y, like this. What it will print is it will print 2 into 1 2, then 3 into 2 6, then 3 into 4 12. See, 2 4 2 4 6 3 6 9 4 8 and 12. What it will print? 2 into 1, then 2 into 2, then 2 into 3. Then what it will do? It will multiply the second position with the first position of y, then second position of y, and then third position of y. Like this it will print every. So 2 4 6 3 6 9 and 4 8 12, like this it will print like this. So here's our special syntax of for loop and something amazing examples we have learned. So hope we will see you next video. Like a Hellcat.